What's up, y'all? It's your girl Bella, and I'm back like I never left. I wrote a book. I can't believe I wrote a book. I'm so excited to talk to you guys about the book that I dropped last year in December. The book that I wrote is called Don't Hate on a Goddess, You Could Be a Goddess Too. Now, I manifested this because back in 2016, I made a status on Facebook saying, I'm going to write a book called Don't Hate on a Goddess, You Could Be a Goddess Too. Because I understand that so many of us, me included, have been in a survival mind state, living in a survival mind state. And I want people to move more towards a sovereignty lifestyle. I know the type of energy I bring into a room. I'm intentional. So no matter what room I step in, I just make sure that my spirit is in tune with myself. And what is it that you do to be so energized? It's me choosing that for myself. I love self-discovery. I believe that the more you learn about yourself and the more you connect with yourself, the more you're going to open the possibilities of what's in alignment for you, instead of being stuck and doing things that you actually don't want to do, being around people who you actually don't feel safe around, but because you don't want to be by yourself, you don't want to be alone, or you don't want to feel lonely, you keep these people around. That's living in survival. You're doing what you feel like you have to do to feel safe. It was the awareness that I had of my people pleasing, putting other people's needs before mine, having weak boundaries and not standing up for myself, not speaking up when I don't feel comfortable about something, when I'm confused about something, because I didn't want to seem like I was difficult. After leaving an abusive relationship in 2019, it got worse. It was very traumatizing, but in that relationship, I was constantly walking on eggshells. I didn't know what to expect. So writing this book came with the awareness of the power that I actually do have, the power to make choices that are for me, the power to stand up for myself, the power to accept myself and not be so judgmental and critical. There's a lot of knowledge in that book that I wrote because, look, I'm a Sagittarius sun, I'm a Sagittarius moon, and I'm a Sagittarius north node. Baby, I'm about that knowledge. Knowledge is power. It's not only just about learning all of this stuff, it's becoming aware of it. Because once you become aware of it, it becomes familiar. Then you can choose for yourself if you want to accept that. So that's the reason why I wrote this book, because I want women to have the knowledge, but also be open to becoming more self-aware, what they're feeling, what they want for themselves. We're so afraid of choosing what's best for us. We're so afraid of letting that friend go, of letting that toxic relationship go. We're so afraid of ourselves. We're afraid of our own success. We're afraid of who we can really, truly become. It's not just about healing all your trauma and being this positive person. It's about having the awareness of your triggers, the awareness of your trauma, the awareness of your attachment style. My inner critic was telling me, you don't have a master's in trauma. You shouldn't write this book. And then I have to tell myself, baby, I'm a writer. I write music. I write plays. I write stories. And I use my experiences, what I've learned from other books that I've read, from my own experiences, from the people I've connected with, from feeling my feelings, from what I've learned from my mentors. When you decide to choose yourself, you begin to learn who you are and what you're capable of. So with this book, when it comes to harnessing your goddess energy, is really about going from self-judgment to self-acceptance, having responsibility over your life, being accountable over your life, knowing your weaknesses, but focusing on your strengths. You're not going to be around people who look at you and treat you any type of way. It's not about being cocky. It's not about being arrogant. There's a grounded centeredness about you. I'm proud of myself. I'm proud of myself for writing this book, because Little Diamond is like, we wrote a book. Yes, girl, we did. All those stories you wrote in middle school, girl, paid off. I'm gonna end this saying, go buy my book, okay? Support Black. Go harness that goddess energy. Let's move from living in a survival mindset to living more in a sovereignty mindset, living more in a mindset of ease. Start doing things by yourself. I take a book and I'll go to the bar by myself, order me some lunch with a nice glass, If you don't vibe out, you missing out. Cheers to you, babe.